Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Live with Ms. Here. Brought to you by the Small Business Network, episode, 350, 351? I don't know, something like that. And
Something like
episode 20 of Live with Ms. Kier. I am your host, Ms. Kier, MZ, capital K, capital I, capital R, the poetic lyricist. And I don't know where my guests are tonight. Haru Arquette. Haru, where are you? Shy Moonlight is unable to be on tonight. I'd like to introduce my co-host, my wonderful, lovely co-host. We have in the building North Philly's finest. Snap it up. Show your love for North Philly's finest.
I got nothing but love for you, baby. Got nothing but love for you, nothing but love.
In my in my other co-host, we have Writer's Block member Henry Busby. Show your love out there. Snap it up, clap, snap it
Ooh,
up for Henry Busby
all
and
right.
the lovely Taria Busby, his wife. Snap it up for them too.
Okay,
Come
that's
on,
what's up.
folks. Need the drums in the comments. Need the drums in the comments, the snaps, and all that good stuff. We're gonna be breezy, even though I don't know
Yes.
where my guest is tonight. Haru, where you at? But we're gonna be breezy. We're gonna be breezy. Okay. If you're gonna watch this later, please make sure that you put in hashtag replay and where you from, and like, heart, and share, and like, heart, and share, because caring is sharing, and sharing is
Yeah.
caring.
Yes.
Okay. And in the comments, we have my mom, Barbara Marie. She's in the house. And also Teresa Hazel Eyes is in the building. My mom said, "Hi, Henry Busby." And okay, we're gonna get this party started. Henry, take it away. Henry, show the people, tell the people rather, who you are in my Mufasa voice from the Lion King.
The circle of life. It's the circle of life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, Henry, can't hear you.
Uh-uh.
Can't hear you, Henry. Oh no, not again.
No, no. Oh,
somebody,
no.
somebody, Jodeci. Oh, technical difficulties tonight.
Oh, my goodness. It ain't even Friday the 13th. I don't even believe in this supernatural like that. God, no. This don't make no sense.
Taria, can you speak? Let me see if we
Let
can
me
hear
tell
you.
you. Okay, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
echoing.
No, trying to do it over the cell phone, you get the echo.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Sound like Roger Troutman.
Oh, oh no. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Henry, in my Mufasa voice, tell the folks out there who you are.
Okay.
All right. I am Henry B. And this evening I am on with my lovely wife, Taria.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been a part of
Doing the echo.
the
It's still echoing, Henry.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't hear him.
Now we can't hear you at all.
For a minute, it was sounding cool. It sounded like Roger Troutman from Zach. Seriously, I was grooving to it for a minute. No, I can't hear him at all.
Can't hear you at all, Henry.
Yeah, his sound isn't working.
Yeah, Taria, you're echoing now too. Uh
Technical difficulties.
oh. Oh no. Somebody Jodeci.
I can see Henry all day, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, the echoing. Uh we can't hear you, Henry.
can you hear me now?
There you go.
Yes, hear you
But
now.
but it's still echoes.
Yeah, the
Some
echo.
feedback.
Uh, wow, 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 wow.
No, the
All
echo.
right.
No,
Oh man, listen, it do sound funky though. I ain't gonna hold you up.
oh no.
Hey, why don't we let North Philly's finest go,
Yeah, I was thinking
and
that
I'll see
too.
what we can do about this, if anything.
Okay.
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 All right, North Philly's finest. Tell the people who you are in my
Thank you very
Mufasa
much.
Lion King voice.
While we're experiencing technical difficulties, here's a little sample of who I am. From
Drum
North
roll,
Philly,
folks.
North Philly, I mean, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Starting off like Will Smith, but don't have the gift of gab. Hopefully, I won't get stabbed in the back. Hopefully, I won't have to react like a nuclear reactor. Pure satisfaction if you're chewing, but I'm not have to. But I'm not trying to be chewing. My fault. Did I stutter? Did I sputter? Did I even stop? Oh, my fault. I'm gonna keep riding to the top like Dougie Fresh. Come out to the best, never come less. Hopefully, I won't have no stress. I won't have to undress because I don't have no woman in front of me. Don't want to get X-rated, but you know when I'm doing C, I keep the flow going just like the river of Schuylkill. That's where I'm from. You know I got skills. If you didn't check, you better check it at the door. On the real tip, here I go. Seeing that before.
All right, snap it up in the comments for North Philly's finest. Haru, okay, where are you, man? Haru,
Man, he is MIA.
you are MIA. Haru, where are you, man? I don't see you.
I know it. Man,
Oh, shout out to Haru Arquette, wherever you are. Wherever you are.
we looking. We looking. Don't see you.
Did they get him?
They got him. They definitely got him. Shoot.
Get Haru.
Man,
Oh. Whew.
like two people in one time. That they got both of them.
Henry, can you try it again and see if you're coming in clearly?
Not hearing them at all.
No, not hearing you at all, Henry.
I can see him as clear as I can see him as clear as a pane of glass, but
Yeah,
can't hear him.
can't hear you, Henry. Ugh. Okay, can't hear you, Henry. Guess we'll go back to you, North Philly.
Oh man,
What an
um,
interesting night tonight.
this is not this. Listen, this is not even Friday the 13th. If you believe in that, you know what I'm saying. We try and live our life like it's golden, but right now it's turning into brass.
Oh, somebody Jodeci. Somebody Jodeci.
I
I'm
mean,
glad I could laugh. I'm glad I could laugh about this because I
yeah, I'm
probably
trying
will.
to tell you, it's something that you gotta laugh about because things like this can happen because
Yeah,
nothing in the media land is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You have glitches. You know what I'm saying? Something that will always throw a monkey wrench in the works.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause I can see Henry as clear as day, but man, can't hear him for nothing.
True. Yeah. And Haru Arquette, where are you, man? I don't see you.
I'm telling you, he's like, my people, what you with you? My people, are you with me? Where you at?
Haru, where
Seriously,
are
man.
you, man? Haru, where are you? Shout out again to Haru, wherever you are, and shout out to Shy
Shy
Moonlight,
Moonlight.
who
Yeah.
we will be rescheduling for another time. Shout out to her. And shout out last week to my last week's guest, Nakia Townsend. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Shout outs to her. And shout outs also to Poessence Spoken Word. Shout outs
Yes.
to her. Yes. And
Poessence.
yes. And
We
shout
gonna
out
get you
to
there, Poessence. We gonna get you there. We was trying to
Obey
have
Your
that cipher,
Thirst.
remember?
Obey Your Thirst, Poessence.
You know what I'm saying? First come first, just obey your thirst.
Also, shout out to Genevieve. Genevieve, aka Lyrical Speech. Hey, girl. Shout outs to you. And okay, so we're going to go back to the comments. Donna Banks has entered the building. She said,
Okay.
hello, everyone.
Hello.
Um, Teresa Hazeleye said, what's up, Mr. Philly? Donna Banks said, cool with 3 snapping emojis. Not one, not two, but 3. Okay.
Okay.
Teresa Hazel Eyes gave you 3 snaps.
Thank you.
Donna said maybe he needs to unmute himself. No, Donna, he doesn't need to unmute himself. He was echoing.
Yeah.
And we have Sean A. White from the SBN. He's in the building. Hey,
In
Sean,
the
we got some
house.
tech issues going on, but we gonna be all right. In my Kendrick voice,
We gonna be all
we
right.
gonna be all right.
Said, man, the show must go on. We rolling, while we rolling.
Oh, somebody, Jodeci. Somebody, anybody, Jodeci.
Well, see, I'm
Oh,
glad, Miss Kid, that you feeling better now. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I know you were saying earlier. Well, wait a minute. Just got a split screen.
Okay,
Hold up.
Henry.
Yeah, I came in on my phone.
Yes, we can
Oh,
hear you clearly now, Henry. Yes.
I can see
Okay.
Yes.
clearly now. The rain is
Okay.
gone.
And I cut off my other one. So
Okay,
I guess we're ready to go, right? Where there's a
Oh,
definitely.
will, there's a way, you know?
that's
Always,
right,
man.
Henry. All right, Henry. Let's try this again.
Let's hit it.
Okay.
So, Henry, tell the folks who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King.
The circle of life.
Well, I am Henry Busby, and this evening I am joined by my lovely wife, Taria, and
Taria!
Show
we
some
have been a
love. Show
part
some
of
love.
the Poetry Collective, your group, for I think we're going on 20 years now.
Um, that's about 16.
That's
Okay, well,
impressive.
yep.
That's impressive.
So we,
Long live the writer's block.
life got in the way. We stopped participating as we used to, because we used to be far more lively, live and in person. I remember over the co-op, you know.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
But last year, and this is what we have to talk about because I'm talking about, time and getting older. And last year really put us through the test, And this evening we'll just share just a little bit of it, Say, because we've been dealing with life on life terms, which has included serious health issues. 2024 was the year of trials and tribulations for we Busbies. But as you see, we made it through. It
Yeah.
began January the 2nd, 2024, when my wife began her journey through open heart surgery.
Mm.
To complicate our lives even more, in March, I began having issues with my throat, which turned out to be cancer.
Oh man.
They surgically removed the cancer, but had to follow up with 6.5 weeks of radiation therapy. For our first presentation tonight, I want to introduce my wife to you and something that she wrote for me because every day during that period of radiation, I had to get radiation therapy for 15 minutes a day.
Mm.
And this is Taria reciting her poem, just 15 minutes a day.
Show
Taria,
your
take it
love for
away.
Taria.
Show your love, y'all. Come on.
Wife of Henry Busby, y'all. Come on. I need the claps and the snapping emojis. Writer's Block member, Taria Busby, wife of Henry Busby. Show your love out there, folks. Come on.
Showing
Woo,
your
Taria!
love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it's coming straight from the heart. In my Stevie Wonder voice. This is what
The
drives me.
poem is called Just 15 Minutes a Day. Just 15 minutes a day, the damage it does to cure you.
We can't hear you,
You can't.
Taria. You're low.
I can hear it, but faintly.
Leaving you at bay. Can you hear me?
I don't know. Can you guys hear?
Faintly.
Yeah, she's very low.
Just 15 minutes a day.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
The damage it does to cure you can rob you of your quality of life and erase who you once were, leaving you at bay. Just 15 minutes a day. After 2 weeks, your palate can no longer savor food for which you once loved. Each day we pray for strength from above. Just 15 minutes a day. The day seems as if they were years away. Just 15 minutes a day. The weight dwindles as the muscle mass disappears, leaving you as a skeleton state. Just 15 minutes a day. The fourth week causes mouth sores, blisters, and teeth decay. Just 15 minutes a day. Suffering with dry mouth, constant mucus, buildup, all at the same time, choking and gagging on your bodily slime. Just 15 minutes a day, the skin starts to wrinkle and burn from the daily rays as I try to lubricate it with cream and soothe your pain away. Just 15 minutes a day, the body becomes so frail and you become very tired and weak. Only baby teaspoons of soft foods because you no longer want to eat. Just 15 minutes a day, I look into your weakened eyes as you walk out of the radiation. Then you grab my hand tight with all of your might, trying to find the strength inside for another day to fight.
Mm.
Just 15 minutes a day. After this last week will come to its end. This get well treatment haven't been our friend. Just 15 minutes a day for us to continue together in this life as we await the day of Jehovah's promises. No more sickness, no more death, into everlasting life. Yes, together forever into our earthly paradise.
Mm. That's powerful.
Ladies and
That
gentlemen.
was.
That was absolutely beautiful, as it was powerful.
Yeah,
Yes.
That was,
yeah.
man,
I'd
touching,
say,
man. That was really touching.
and
Yeah.
in with that, she wrote that and she inspired me because I tell you, my answer to what she wrote, which I'll recite for you in a second,
Mhm.
was the first thing that I've written in years. I mean, would say writer's block or something. I got to get back because it's something that I enjoyed. It keeps those creative juices flowing as we get older. But in answer to her poem, I wrote 15 minutes a day with you.
Mm.
Thank you, my darling loved one. I can't imagine the countless people who must go through these trials alone. Yes, we know that Jehovah is with us, but having your physical loving arms embracing me, feeling our hearts beat as one as you hold me, gives me strength to face what will come tomorrow. We walk hand in hand into the hospital and onto the elevator, which carries us down to the area where we spend those 15 minutes. Me confined to a table fitted to a mast which holds me immobile for those short moments which seem so long.
Mm.
15 minutes are done, and I walk to the waiting room. And there you are. Once again, the world seems right. I take your hand as we take the elevator up, hand in hand. And by the time we get back to the car, our heartbeats are synced. And we forget about today, but know that we will face another 15 minutes tomorrow. Now here we are with only 5 more 15 minutes to go. We have both been on the road to recovery before and know that our Fight in our faith will bring us through one day at a time, 15 minutes at a time. And that is what I wrote in reply to her.
That is touching, man. That is, I can feel the heartfelt content of it. Is I felt that because I went through it with my wife. She's gone now, and she went through the phases of chemo and battling breast cancer, and then it went away, and then it came back aggressively, and then it attacked her brain. And believe me when I tell you, man, it was the most harrowing moments of my life. But I never left her side. Couldn't leave her side, man. It wasn't even nowhere near leaving her side. It was being there as much as I can. So man, I mean, God bless y'all, man. I mean, God bless you, bro, for your strength
Okay,
and your endurance, man.
we appreciate it. And good you use that word because endurance is the one, you know. Um, we've been through a lot of stuff. And but we always come through it. And we always come through it with a smile because I always believe that I'm gonna win. I always believe that God got
Always.
I always believe that. And I believe that in in the last 25 years, I have became a whole new person.
Mm,
Believe me, I'm an entirely different human being. You know,
that's that's
I
awesome.
have the same brain, but it got reorganized.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of that is to the credit of that woman over there.
That's,
I can't lie. It was like cause in and of myself, I messed up much. You know, don't let it get too good. I'm not gonna go sabotage it some kind of way.
hmm.
I'll stumble into a sabotage situation. I know my pedigree, so yeah, it is. That thing about I think in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, I think they say something like living two uh life two lives in one lifetime,
Hmm.
you know. And I say, my my history goes way back. I think I'm on my fourth one. This is my last one, but I'm on my fourth one, I think.
Okay.
Because I've lived these different lives. But this, even with the illness, even with all of that, because the thing of it is, look at us now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still about 30 pounds down. I mean, cause this stuff, it, I was a gym rat, and what did it do? It took my muscles.
Mm, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it took my muscles. Say,
That
yeah,
happens. That
so
happens.
so you, but uh, attitude,
Mm,
attitude. 'Cause my baby had to walk around here in a life vest, you know.
mm,
And people say when we would go out, the only reason people knew about me is because I lost so much weight. But
mm.
nobody knew she was sick. Hell, she didn't know she was sick. you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Wow.
That's something.
and so we just so thankful to Jehovah. We try to we're imperfect as we are,
Yeah.
you know. We know he takes us as we come. It's
Yes,
another
it
I
is.
think another AA slogan is progress rather than perfection.
True that. True that. Absolutely.
Long as we keep trying, we keep reaching for that star.
Yeah.
You know.
Your progression. Your progression is learned by your life lessons.
Yes.
And the life lessons that often come at us, sometimes they come sideways. And so when they come sideways, we move to the other side. But we're always moving. We're always striving to reach that point that we can tolerate what life is throwing at us.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
And I
and
think, see, because at this age, um, I I think for the first time in my life, I am really satisfied. I don't have everything. We don't have no money, nothing like that, But I have a peace that I've never had. In the midst of all this turmoil that's going on in the political realm,
hmm
the natural disasters, the wars, all of that, and we're looking and we don't know what's going to happen.
no,
I mean, in my mind, I think, probably the worst is going to happen. But whatever it is, we're going to deal with it.
yeah.
I see that gray in your beard there, brother. You've been around here for a while. You done dealt with some stuff. Tanisha, you done dealt with some stuff.
Man,
No matter what they do, you
yes,
know, how many times have we dealt with stuff that we hated dealing with?
yeah.
But here we are. We dealt with that, and some of it we can't even remember, but
Hey
we
man,
know that we did.
these grades are like a badge of honor to me
Absolutely.
because, like I tell some young boys whenever I get a chance to that, you know what I mean, like they may clown me sometimes. I got a few young boys that I talk to from time to time, and they may clown me about my grades, but I was like, man, you want to get to these grades.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have barely even scratched the surface of life yet. And
See, but the
I've
younger generation, they don't see living to 30.
nah,
It's a lot of them boys, cause I used to do back in California. I used to do a thing with Teen Challenge, and yeah, some of them young brothers, they didn't care because they really did not feel like they were going to make it at
right,
21.
right. And that's a shame. Like a young boy just lost his life just recently here in Philly. His name was Noah Scurry, and apparently he got some guys accosted him and they shot him. They shot him dead, and he was a promising young basketball star. He scored high on his SAT. They spoke highly of him, and it incensed me though that how the media covered that he was on he was on TikTok posing with guys with guns and whatnot, and it kind of like short sighted what he was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what he did, erroneous, he might have did it erroneously. You know what I mean? You know how young kids are, doing things thoughtlessly. But I mean, it almost overshadowed his accomplishments and what he accomplished before. I mean, before he even hit 21, he's 17 and he scored the highest on his SATs. That's a monumental feat for a young kid.
but do you notice something? I,
Mhm.
I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but you know, a lot we kill a lot of ourselves,
Mhm.
and other races do too. But we seem to, for some reason, some of our best get caught in that crossfire.
Mhm.
You know, the sister that graduated with honors, she's in the park minding her own business. Drive-by shooting. And
Mhm.
the thing of it is, I have been seeing back when I was more active, because at this stage of life, I'm a spectator, watching what's going on. I can't do nothing about it. And I'm definitely not going out here in the streets about nothing. You know,
Mhm.
we old butts gonna sit over here in Edison and watch it, and just hopefully it doesn't, run up into our home, because hey, we're age. What we gonna do,
Right.
So we keep praying and just say, I have conspiracy theorists about what's going on. I really do believe that a whole bunch of rich folks want to take over the world. But then
Oh man,
again, I
that's
believe that Jehovah God is going to bring about a perfect world, and that they won't be successful.
if you're talking in terms of Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like he's like the what the heck is that? He's like Pinky and the, he's like the brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Yes,
He wants to take over the world.
yes.
Seriously, he does.
Well, since this is poetry thing, I guess I have another couple of poems I could read. These are short ones.
All right, Henry, do your thing.
All right.
All right.
Everybody say writer's block in the comments. Writer's block. Poetry
Writer's block in
collective.
the house.
Long live the WB. Long live the WB.
Not Warner Brothers, y'all. We don't want copyright infringements.
No copyright infringement, right? Okay, this here is just just a short one again. It says I'm writing again. I don't know what to write about except my wife, so I wrote this. It says
Beautiful.
we've had some hard times, you and I. Life sent us through some changes, but somehow we got by. A winding road, a heavy load is nothing new, you see. We know that through the bad times, I have you and you'll always have me. United together, we finally found someone who will love us forever and will leave us never. Okay, yeah, that's that sentimental stuff.
That is really heartfelt. Like I said, I can feel the vibes of that heartfeltness. You know, just it's so sentimental. It's just overflowing with that love, that enriching love right there,
Hey
supporting
man,
love.
you know, like the songstress said, what the world needs now is love, sweet love.
All day, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're
All
gonna go
day.
back to the comments. Okay, so uh Kanisha Akra has entered the building. She said, "Good evening, everyone." Kanisha was a
Good
guest
evening.
back in September of last year. Her and Antoinette Gross. So Kanisha's in the building. Donna Banks said, "Awesomeness with 4 snaps, not one, not two, but 4." Teresa Hazel I said, "Yeah, I still need a stage name." Got you on that, Teresa. I'm gonna work on that.
Okay.
And Teresa said, "Wow, beautiful. I admire the strength." And my mom, Barbara Marie, said, "Love it, Henry, with the heart."
Yes.
Poetic Spoken Word has entered the building, my co host from last week. And she said,
Poessence.
"Poesis." She says, "Hello, everyone." Teresa Hazel Eyes did the drums. Teresa said writer's block. Barbara Marie said writer's block. And Teresa Hazel Eyes said LOL. Poessence said writer's block. Donna Banks said writer's block. And Teresa Hazel Eyes did the 4 snaps. And Poessence Spoken Word said, "Oh, so heartfelt." Yeah, it was
Yes, it
indeed.
will.
It was indeed. So those are the comments this week. Everybody, show your love again for my favorite couple, Henry and Taria Busby. I love them
Show your
so.
love,
I
y'all.
love you too.
Show your love. Always looking smooth, and you guys are just so inspirational. I just love you guys, and I'm so happy to have met you. And I'm so glad that you guys are a part of the Writers Block. So yeah, show your love out there, folks, for Taria and Henry. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Love
Come
Well,
you
on, get them
too.
snaps up.
if I may, I'm going to be a hog, and as I'll read, I was looking back through my poems, and I found another one that I really like, and I'll sign off with this one, okay? If that's okay,
Yes, that's fine. Drum roll, folks, for Henry.
Come on, y'all.
Drums in the comments for Henry.
Drum
and I
roll,
just call
please.
this one today. I awake and look forward to the endless possibilities of today. The possibility to learn and to grow. the privilege of being able to give and share love, the pleasure of being able to help my fellow man. Thanking God that I have the necessities of life and more. Blessed to have a place I can go home. Not giving life to the possibility that I could very well die today, but thinking of all the life I have left to live. Giving attention to Matthew 6:34, which clearly advises I should never be anxious about the next day. For the next day will have its own anxiety. Each day has enough of its own trouble. In keeping with that thought, I thank God for today. Good night,
Yeah.
folks.
Beautiful, man. That's
Nice, honey.
that,
Absolutely wonderful.
that is absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
The
Show your
strength
love in
that
the
y'all
comments for
have,
Henry Busby.
the
Show your
strength
love in
that
the
y'all
comments
have
for
for each
Henry
other, man,
Busby.
is admirable. I mean, because he can hear the love flowing throughout all those words, and
Mm-hmm.
the you know the unchanging love of it, and just how y'all support each other is ever so important, and to maintain that, and y'all have maintained that beautifully, man.
Yes.
It's called being best friends.
Amen.
Best friends bring you together, keep you together, cause you never want to have or do harm to your other half. You literally treat your other half the way that you would want to be treated.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have gone through, as they say, hell and back.
Hmm.
Last year was our worst year ever in the 25 years we've been together.
Ever.
25 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
and
that's monumental by itself.
and it was not the worst year as far as a relationship, the worst year health wise. And this was his third battle with cancer. He
Mm-hmm.
had cancer of the liver 20 years ago. He had cancer of the esophagus
Mm.
15 years ago, and then cancer of the throat
Mm.
2024. So
Wow.
we have seen some health issues in this relationship. But
But God is great.
every single thing that we have gone through,
Hmm.
as hard as it may have been, it just brought us together. Each step, everything brought us closer together because we understand when you love someone and you don't want to lose them, that every waking day is a privilege,
Yes,
is a gift, is a blessing. And so we don't take that for granted, not one rice grain.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate every single moment that we have been blessed with and that we have together. And we, like I said, it's hard, as you know, for those that have children, that those who have parents, when a person is hurting and sick that you love, their pain is your pain.
That's right.
Their agony is your agony.
Yep.
Their sadness is your sadness.
Absolutely.
And so not only does that person go through all what they're going through, you are going through it with them
Together.
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 But together is what strengthens that bond enough to help you to endure together
That's
and
right.
survive it together.
That's why I said God is great. He is
Mm-hmm.
great.
And that's my miracle man over there.
Yeah.
Shout out again to Henry.
Okay.
Tarea's
Okay, Henry.
miracle man. Okay.
I heard it from your wife, Henry.
I just, it was
Full
always
disclosure.
it was a challenge. I mean, with her and everything.
Hmm.
As soon as I can get to work, I get back to work. She was fussing at me the other day because I'm trying to get back in. I'm back in the gym. She knows it. And I get hooked on the gym and I'll blow back up. you
Okay.
know, that is the thing. Certain things you can't let stuff keep you down. Things
That's
will
right.
knock you down, but I'd be danged if I'm going to stay down. As
That's right.
long as I can push up and pull up, even I'll ask somebody to help me up. But I'm going to get up. Oh
You
yeah,
Oh
better
yeah.
believe
say it,
that.
Henry.
I'm gonna
Right.
get up. you
That's
know.
right. Indomitable will. Indomitable will.
Yeah.
Henry and Taria Busby, the real MVPs.
I'm trying to tell you. Y'all are like the greatest of all time. Y'all are truly the GOAT.
We
All
just
Uh-huh.
that
blessed. We just
20,
blessed, man.
would you say 25 years y'all been together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. That's not only amazing, that's astounding. That's beautiful. That is just awesome. It's just flowing with or overflowing with awesomeness.
No,
I commend y'all.
you know what? That sounds good, right?
Right.
25. Woo, 25 years. Do you know something? We would we were getting ancient when we met. So,
Okay. But that
we
togetherness
weren't
that
no
y'all got,
spring
man. That's
chickens when we met. So
hey, that togetherness that y'all got, that bond. That I can see that bond. I mean, yeah, 25. Woo, yeah. but I pray y'all had 25 woo more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause we both we was in those high numbers,
Hmm.
those 30s and 40s. So you've already lived a long life,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
possibly I don't know. Back in the day, I never took anything too seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah, back in the day, I didn't take things too serious,
Okay.
Mm.
But now it's I try to let life just accept life and life comes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, as the old saying goes, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. That's the old adage that goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also can also say that without struggle, there is no progress. So in all
Mhm.
these things, I truly believe that when you find that one person that you forge a bond with that no one can break, you know, and you have to give it the just credit as credit is due. Y'all been together 25 years. Other people have been together even longer. I hope and pray that y'all go the distance. But nonetheless, is that endurance to run the race and the ability to get there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks ain't even on the track to begin a race. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are like well in it. Y'all like Jesse Owens and Flo Joe. I mean, you know, y'all are on the track. Y'all are running the race, and I know you're gonna see it to the end
Mhm.
together.
Absolutely.
Yes. Henry, I'm gonna need you to dig in the crates for some more poems.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Dig in the crates, Henry. Dig in the
You
uh,
need that. You need that warmth, man. You need that loving warmth.
okay,
crates.
hold on. See.
I have one, Tanisha.
Okay, Taria. Drum roll for Taria, folks.
Drum roll, please.
It's called it's called I Am Wrapped in His Arms to Rest. And this comes from so many of us, even before COVID, have lost so many people that we love. And it's very difficult uh, because a lot of parents are losing their children and they never
Yeah,
expected that. More children are dying quicker than their parents and so forth.
yeah, it's
So,
horrible.
so this is called uh,
Oh,
I am wrapped in his arms to rest.
Mm,
So much despair, but don't you fear. I am wrapped in his arms to rest. No more sleepless nights, completed his earthly flight. I am wrapped in his arms to rest. I know that you miss me oh so much,
mm,
just wanting to have one more hug or lasting touch. But now I am wrapped in his arms to rest. In your memory, I will stay always, year after year, and forever we will be sharing our days. So sleep, asleep, I'll be right now. I'm wrapped in his arms to rest.
mm,
It won't be too long. Together we will be singing those kingdom songs. For now, I am wrapped in his arms to rest. What better place to be for me? I am no longer in pain nor any misery. I
mm.
am wrapped in his arms to rest. So no more tears from your eyes. Only think happy thoughts until I arrive. Because for now, I am wrapped in his arms to rest. I will see you soon on Resurrection Day. For now, I need you to know that I will be okay. I am blessed to be wrapped in his arms of rest.
yes,
Beautiful,
Sharia.
beautiful,
Thank you.
stupendous,
Yes.
stupendous.
Writer's
Man,
Block is representing tonight. Okay, show
writer's
your
block is
love for the
coming
Writer's Block
hard
Poetry
tonight.
Collective. We representing tonight. Yes, clap for us.
Man,
Yes, Writer's Block.
writer's block is in the house, definitely.
Yes. Um.
Sadly,
So, Henry. I know I asked Taria this before when I interviewed her, but tell the folks how you came across the Writer's Block.
I don't remember that. That's how long it's been. Girl, I don't remember that. Let me see.
New
You don't have
Brunswick,
it no more? For real.
New
Exit
Brunswick,
9. New Brunswick, exit 9.
Okay.
at the juice shop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Namaste
the co-op.
Cafe.
That's the co-op. Yeah, we shuffled in there and y'all was doing, right? And we just stepped in. That's how we met. There you
Yep. Yes.
go.
Writer's Block.
Okay.
Back in
And
chat.
shout out to Drew Patch, who used to let the Writer's Block host the open mics there. Shout out
Oh
to Drew
man.
Patch. Thank you, Drew, wherever you are.
Yeah, I'm visualizing that place now, you know.
Yeah. So, North Philly, tell the
Yes.
folks how you met, how we met.
So if anybody don't know, I've been like been coming on Miss Kid's show for some time, and we met through TikTok of all places,
Hmm.
and but there's a lot of some fine poets out there, musicians and everything, and so we I asked her if I could be on your show, and I told her about myself. I'm a spoken word artist. Been out there for a minute, just now starting to get back into the swing of things. And Miss Kier booked me on the show, and next thing I know, I'm on the joint.
He about to blow up.
hopefully, hopefully I won't implode. I just explode. but but y'all talk about the writer's block. It reminded me of a sister that was over here. She passed away a year, like about I say a year or so ago. Her name was Nish Pugh, and she had originated this joint called Word for Word, and it used to be held at this place called Art Noir over here in Philly at 72nd and Ogons. It's not there anymore, but this was back in the day when poetry and spoken word was like really hot. It's still hot, but it was just like it was out there. I mean, like you had their poetry jam was out. You know what I'm saying? So hearing about the writer's block, I'm like, man, I felt like I missed something great.
Riders block in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Jersey
Absolutely.
in the house, hard.
And Teresa Hazel Eyes, I'm working on your stage name. I got you, girl. I got you. Teresa Hazel Eyes, she's going to be joining the writer's block, right, Teresa Hazel Eyes? Snap it up in the comments for Teresa, folks.
Okay, Teresa.
And again, shout out to Jay Silent Night, aka Rice Aroni.
The San Francisco treat.
Go tweet. Shout outs to Jay Silent Night. That's my peeps. He always shows Writer's Block love when he can. And there's going to be an open mic here in Highland Park on Saturday. So I'm just putting it out there, folks. Anybody in the area, come through. Hosted by Rice Cerrone, my peeps, Jay Silent Night. Show your love.
I gotta make it over to Jersey again. I gotta visit y'all, man.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I mean?
gotta come through to Jersey.
I gotta come back over the water.
Yeah,
I mean,
come on over the water.
yeah. I don't want to get too complacent over here in Philly. Philly is nice, but I gotta branch out again.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go back to the comments. Whew. Folks, I was not feeling good, but I'm starting to feel a lot better.
That
I'm
second win.
breezy. I'm
There you go.
breezy. I'm breezy.
There you go. I
Um,
knew it was going to happen. Just take a little, a little
Yep.
push.
yeah, the breeziness is coming back. I
That
feel
breeziness.
breezy. I feel breezy. Um, let's see. Poessence said the swaddle of the Lord. Yes, and she did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finger snaps.
Okay.
Yes, Poessence. Okay. Teresa Hazeleye said, wow, beautiful with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snaps.
Mm.
Kanisha Akra did the hand clap emojis. Yes, Kanisha. Okay.
Okay.
Um, my mom, shout out to mom. Everybody show your love for my mom.
Hey,
Barbara Marie.
mom.
Show your love to my
Hey,
mom. That's
Mom.
my mom,
Much
folks.
love. Much
Barbara
love and
Marie
respect
in the building.
in the
Um,
house.
she said, wonderful, Taria, with the heart. Poets and spoken words said writer's block. Donna Banks said, is the co-op still there? The co-op is still there, but Namaste isn't. They've been going for a while, Donna.
Hmm.
Um, Poets and spoken words said, yes, I remember that. Teresa Hazeli said, yeah, I am. Writer's Block, happy to be a part of it. Happy to have you on board because, Writer's Block, we about to come back. We about to come back strong. A lot of
Okay.
us have moved out of the state and some of us have passed away. So I'm trying to bring back Writer's Block. So, and
You need
Delicia
that.
Roberts. Shout out to Delicia. Okay, Delicia been posting some poems. I'm trying to get her to come on the show. Delicia, Delicia.
Where are you?
Where are you, Alicia? Trying to get you on the show, girl, so you can do your poems, girl. Okay.
That's right.
I'm just saying, folks, Delicia, man, y'all need to check out her poems. She's been posting them. Anyway, back to the comments. Teresa Hazel, I said Jersey in the building. And then she said, hey, Mama Dukes. And then Donna said, hey, Barb. So that is it for the comments. So people in the comments, show your love for each other.
Yes.
Okay. Show your
Yes.
love for each other. And thank you for tuning in to show your love.
Yes. We've overcome technical difficulties.
Yes,
Yes,
we did.
this
Yes.
did not start out in any way, shape, or form as I had planned. But you know what? It still was a great show. Dynamite. Show yourself some love, my fellow guest and co-host. Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you,
Show yourself some
Anthony.
love. Yes. And audience, show my co-host some love too. Okay, North Philly, you know what I'm about to say, right?
Oh man, don't tell me.
You know what I'm about to say.
I got
Digging
nothing but
the
love for you, baby. Got nothing but love in my five heartbeats. Yeah, I mean, best imitation.
crate.
So
Digging the
much
crate.
love. I can't do choir boy. Choir boy was a little bit too high. Y'all
That was
remember
the
five heartbeats?
movie.
Choir boy just went there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. That was the movie.
That was a joint.
And shout outs again to Poets and Spoken Word. You gotta obey your thirst, Poessence.
We gonna get you there, Poet. I'm trying to listen. You bet. I know you drinking that Sprite right now, ain't you? I know it.
You drinking that Sprite, Poessence? Are you?
She gonna get there. I know it. We know it.
Yeah. And back to you, North Philly, digging the crates, man.
Oh
Digging the
man,
crate.
all these are just freestyles. So it's like nothing written down because it's like the stuff I have written down is like upstairs. And I'm not gonna go get it. So I like, all right. So always keep this going and keep it flowing. All right. So here's a little something.
Hands in the air.
All right. You'll never catch me on the corner with my pants sagging. I'm not bragging about it, but I doubt if I'll ever go back to immaturity because maturity is where I have a surety that I'm going to keep going in this world. Diamonds and pearls will hopefully illuminate, but hopefully I won't demonstrate unless I'm protesting something that I hate. And I hate AI because AI keeps holding me back from the real world. It's like living in the Matrix with Neo. Hopefully these won't go too slow because if it goes too slow, that means AI is starting to take over like the Terminator. But I'm greater. I won't cross the fader because I'm not a DJ. But everything he say, she say, it's like a seesaw. I come raw like steak. Don't have to take a break in between. I hopefully will embody the dream of Martin and hopefully be looking out the window like Malcolm then looking for a sniper to hit. Oh my God, somebody's on the ground, body's not moving. Everybody's looking for a pound to slap, but nobody can react. Seeing chalk line bodies make me want to snap. Not two snaps up in a circle, but looking for a miracle like Smokey, but it's kind of hazy. This world is getting crazy by the days. I'm not trying to push up daisy because I'm not dead. I'm trying to tell you I'm going where I've been to and never been. Instead, I want to keep flowing and keep writing poetries until I'm not knowing how to write poems. This joint is world renowned. I mean, did I say world renowned? I meant to say world renowned because you've known me from back in the day. See, this is not easy, but I make it seem that way. Don't sip to me unless you're ready to be slayed. You're going to be played because I told you this relay is coming to you live and direct. You won't see no noose around my neck like strange fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! North Philly. I felt that fire through my device. Woo! That smoke was like, woo!
That I
Woo!
dug I dug deep for that joint. That you be like, this is the recording. In my De La Soul joint. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm a hip hop head from back in the day. Miss Kid know that joint.
Uh-huh.
De La
Right,
Soul.
right. We're gonna go back to the comments. Teresa Hazelage gave 3 snaps up. Donna Banks gave 3 snaps up. My mom, Barbara Marie, said North Philly finest, always got it. And Poessence spoken
Thank
word
you,
said,
Mom.
once upon a time, not long ago, a little creator with a lot to say. The art inspired poetry is what created Poessence spoken word, and she's drinking Sprite today. Obey your thirst. Yes, Poessence.
Yes!
I knew it. Yes,
Yes!
yes, Poessence. Woo!
Okay, Poessence.
I knew it. Yes.
I
Ain't
don't
nothing
have
but
to
a party, y'all.
apologize.
Let's get it on.
Um,
Yes, it's a party up in here. I am feeling so much better. I am breezy right now. I am breezy. Okay.
Okay?
I
I
have to
am breezy up
apologize
in here.
because I have more poems. I can't. I don't know what I did with them. I don't have any on this This is my work laptop,
Hmm.
and my other laptop, I don't know where it's at. And I was just looking at those poems the other day, but I don't remember where I put them. You know how that is. Hey,
Yeah.
North Philly, you know how that is, don't you, man?
Man, that's what hey Henry. That's why I said like, listen, like when Mr. Kid put me on the spot, I'm like, all right, I got some upstairs, but I'm not right now. I'm just laying on my floor, like I'm not trying to do that right now.
Well, I got up and went and looked for a hot minute, and then I said, "Oh well, we'll get them on the rebound."
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
It ain't,
poetess, you know. Her and
it's
North
not the
Philly
setback;
know.
it's the comeback.
Right. Yes.
Well, I
Ooh,
think this has motivated my creative juices to start flowing a little more. I was sitting up here thinking about a theme as we were talking.
Oh man,
So maybe I'll start writing again. I have a lot.
man, Henry, between you and your wife, y'all are like the peaches and herb of poetry, man.
they're like the Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee of
I'm trying to
poetry.
tell. There you, yeah,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Hmm. Yes,
Beautifully,
absolutely.
beautifully
Thank you.
written, beautifully conveyed. Like it's still resonating in my heart. Just knowing, just hearing them joints, man.
Hmm. Yes, absolutely. Wow, the time is going by so fast. Jesus, I feel like we just started.
I know it. Dang.
So,
Well,
Taria, what do
Yeah.
you want the folks to
Oh
take
man,
away
who's
from
this?
tonight's wonderful podcast as we have all been so breezy tonight?
Yes, yes.
Well, to please, please, please take care of yourselves, take care of your hearts,
Mm-hmm.
take care of your inner self. Let nobody steal your joy. No one on this earth is worth losing your happiness over.
That's right. That's right.
You have to find joy in each and every day. And I mean, sometimes you have to look for it, you have to search for it, you have to dig for it. But every single day, you should find something that brings you joy. And I don't mean looking for it in other people because other people can disappoint. So you
Hmm.
have to find that peace, that
Yeah.
love for yourself.
Yes.
And when you find that, like every morning, I wake up, I listen to my daily text, and then I go to YouTube and I look at places that I never been, that I want to go. I want to one day visit. And even if I never visit, for that 15, 20 minutes, I'm in a place of tranquility.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I start my day is that I find my happiness. I search for my happiness as soon as I open my eyes. And then I say, thank you. Because one of my happiness is serving my God, Jehovah, and just knowing that I'm alive and can step off of my bed.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
the part.
I wanna leave you guys with this poem, one of my older poems, if we have time.
Go
Oh,
ahead, Taria.
yeah.
It's
Yes.
it's
Bless us with another poem.
it's called I Dream.
Okay.
I dream of a world at peace.
Mm.
No wars or killing that continue to increase.
Mm.
I close my eyes and I try to find rest. I dream that one day this entire earth will be blessed.
Mm.
Blessed with no more hurt, pain, or sadness, not having to live amongst this crazy madness. Lasting sorrows are forever gone. A bright future, a new day, a new dawn. Only gladness will be filling the air. No trembling of any kind. Absolutely no despair. So many of our loved ones had to depart, leaving us with pieces of a broken heart. So, no fear, because there is coming a time and place when all mankind's woes will be erased. These promises only God's kingdom can bring. Jehovah our mighty God, Jehovah our King, let us sing, let us sing. We will awake and all wickedness will be done. Not 1 ounce of suffering under this kingdom rule and his son. Yes, God's rule is crystal clear. Don't give up now. His kingdom is almost near.
All right,
All
Taria.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get some snaps for that one.
Yes, let's get those snaps.
Man.
Yes. Henry, what
Absolutely.
do you want the takeaway to be from tonight's podcast?
Well, I think that the nice podcast, we talked about last year, and there was a lot of trials and tribulations, but there's also victory. There's also, endurance. There's also strength. We talked about faith. We covered quite a lot of areas, you know. And we just really need to stay
Henry,
true
you're
to
going in and
ourselves.
out. You're going in and out, Henry.
Maybe fading.
We just need to stay true to ourselves.
There you go.
You know, keep and set standards and hang on to them. Like Taria said. And one thing, we can't take all of this stuff too seriously because we can't do nothing about it. We hear things upset us. We said all that, but at
You
the
fading
end of
out.
the day,
You're fading out again, Henry.
oh, well, anyway, bye.
Like I can hear him. I can hear him. It's like this, like this in peace, almost, almost.
Mhm.
Okay, North Philly. Who you want to give shout outs to?
Okay. Well, man, shout out to Henry and his wife, first and foremost, for
Yes,
the
shout out to
heartfelt
Henry and Taria.
home.
Yes.
Thank you.
Um, and I can relate to y'all what y'all going through, and I pray that you will always overcome any obstacle that may come your way. I know you will. Additionally, give shouts out to everybody in Facebook land. Um, and y'all know that TikTok is about to come to an end probably, but nonetheless, still express yourself. Like y'all been doing. Whatever you do, poetry, music, being a musician, acting, whatever. Just still express yourself, and especially give shouts out to Miss Kier for having me back on her show.
Thank you,
She was she
Denisha.
was feeling bad, but our Bofra, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, she
Topher is in the
came through.
building.
She came through like the woo. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give shouts out to her for having me on the show again as the Black Ed McMahon as I proclaim myself to be, and also Eddie Kane Jr. Dang, I got nothing but love for all of y'all, man. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
Taria, who you want to give a shout out to?
A shout out to all my grandbabies and thank you guys. Thank you for having Henry and I on. And all I can say is close your eyes.
Okay, Taria. All right.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness! Oh my days!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Open your heart. And
Open.
that's it, my dears.
I thought I was floating for a second.
Right?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
No, she didn't go in the old school bag.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. She can blow.
Oh, I hear it. I
Oh
hear it,
yeah,
man.
oh yeah.
Man, Henry, I'm trying to tell you, I was floating, Henry. I was gone. I was like, oh snap, here it go. Man, took
I
me
tell
back to the
you,
day of WDS.
hey,
Tony
hey,
Brown.
hey, my baby's not succeeded, but guess what her ringtone is? What is
Aw.
singing a song? So,
Oh,
Aw.
Oh, that's beautiful.
yes,
So who do
she
you want to
said,
give shout outs to, Henry? I know you said bye, but who you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
"I
man.
told y'all, all the people in the comment section, and I shout out this woman of mine for being in this house with me
Yeah,
and helping to make us a safe and secure and peaceful home. You
yes.
know, it stays peaceful because I don't argue with that woman, and
Okay.
you know. But yeah, yes, be happy, everybody, be happy.
and clouds of white, the bright blessed day,
Okay.
dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh man,
Okay, yeah.
that is the man. Sesmo did it was live, but that's even live.
So pretty in the sky,
Mm,
Okay.
on the faces of people going by.
yes.
Friends shaking hands, saying how
How did
they're really saying, I
I
love you.
do?
I hear babies crying. I watch them grow.
Mm,
They'll learn much more
yeah.
than I'll ever know. And I think to myself,
Mm,
what a wonderful world.
yeah. Yes.
I
Yes.
think to myself,
Mm.
what a wonderful world.
Oh, wait a minute,
Oh
folks.
man,
Haru is
snaps
joining.
up, snaps up.
Haru is joining. As we're about to exit, here's Haru.
Whoa.
Hold
Hi,
on.
Haru.
You
Hey, man,
said
where were
seven.
you at?
You said 7:45 my time.
Yeah,
It's
your
Huh?
not
turn.
7:45 yet.
Well, over here it's 10:19. My
Oh,
turn.
oh man.
It's late,
Oh,
man.
I double asked you. Are you sure it's 7:45? It's only 7:19.
you
I
in the
went on
West Coast.
Facebook and saw
West
you.
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the
Oh,
Okay,
West
so
Coast.
Yeah, I said your time.
Yeah, it ain't
8:45
seven.
my time.
No, you said my time.
if
well,
he's
we
on the
was looking
West
for you,
Coast, he's
bro.
3 hours behind us.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's why I asked. I'm like, are you sure it's 7:45 my time?
We were looking for
Well,
you.
we missed you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just it was like, where's Haru?
I know it. We were
That's
looking.
why I I'm like, yo, is it 7:45 my time or your time? I'm sorry, guys, but I'm here. I've been waiting, really. I've been waiting for 7:45 my time. And then I just opened Facebook and I was like, she's on already.
In a room, I'd have loved to hang with you, but it's way past my bedtime.
Yeah.
You got a couple minutes in you. I know you got something in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know that's right, Henry, because I'm sleepy too.
Hey.
okay.
But Haru, I got you, man. Do your thing. Tell the people
No,
who you are before Henry logs off.
oh
Yes.
man.
Tell the people who you are in
Yo,
my
we gotta do this
Mufasa voice.
again. We gotta do it again. The week after next or something. But Um, I don't know. For those who don't know, I am Haru, born and raised in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey.
Brick
I'm a
City.
I'm a
Jersey in
world
the house.
traveler, Brick City, world traveler. Graduated from West Side High, Rough Riders all day.
Mhm.
Um,
Stop, drop.
yeah,
Shut them down. What up, shop?
yes
Oh,
sir, yes sir. You know, but I've rolled through all through New Jersey, obviously in my day, and I've just been on my journey, traveling, seeing the world. So from
That's what's up.
Africa to from Africa to China to South America. Now I'm seeing west coast of this here country. So I'm living in Vegas right now. So
Okay.
just doing what I do wherever I go, shining a little light, dropping some seeds, things
Okay.
like that.
You on a
right
war
on,
tour
Hebrew.
with Muhammad, my man.
But we
Yeah,
definitely we have to
exactly.
cultivate some ground to catch up with you, man. Yeah.
Say again.
I think we have to get this ground ready, cultivate this ground, you know.
Yeah,
But
Gotta move the crowd like Eric B. and
Yep.
Rakim.
yeah,
Move the
we
crowd.
need a your bio says we need a full dose, man.
yeah, man, definitely.
You know.
We can do it. We can do it. Obviously, at a I know better next time, earlier.
That's all good.
But well, I'm waiting to hear at least one poem.
Oh, Teresa said
Okay.
she want one poem, Haru. Gotta give us
Yeah.
one poem.
Um,
Off
I
the
can
top.
give. Let me give you two. Let me give you
Oh,
two.
okay.
Oh,
Let me give you
okay.
two.
We getting two
These
for the
are
price of one. All right.
actually I
Okay.
need to do three, but I need to
Okay.
do
Okay.
three. I'm gonna give you two old ones because the people from Jersey might know these.
Jersey in
Um,
the building.
this is
Drum
this
roll,
is
please.
this is a love poem. All right. Crisp and clean. I'm gonna let you check out the scene. How my queen walked right out of my dreams. Still, it seems there was no in between. We fell in love. She had me high as a dove. I must be blessed. There's no reason to stress. I must confess. Before her, my life was a mess. I passed the test. Now I had to really invest. Nothing less. I would give the heart out my chest. You know the rest. Fertilizing eggs in her nest, our
Mm.
family tree. Extended combinations of we. Unity for poisonous society, the antidote, spirituality, venomous darts. They tried to keep us apart, but we were smart. Africa still fills our hearts. We played our parts. Compliments from the start, no easy road. You'll have to work till you're old. Keep control. A love like this is untold. You never fold. If you keep your heart in the gold, communicate. If you want to get that date, communicate. Not to make your partner irate, communicate. Like every date's your very first date. Home.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
Haru.
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right, we start with love. We start with love. Now we go to confusion.
Okay.
This state of mind when brothers and sisters walk around like zombies, doing that same old thing, polluting their lungs and poisoning their brains, holding their heads up high, strutting with no shame, faking like they're getting an education, but what they're really getting is insane, you see. Our children, beautiful, creative children, go to school every day learning to read and write and still can't read or write.
Mm.
According to the symbol, formerly known as Prince, he says this is the sign of the times. I say there's so much confusion, we seem to be blind, confused state of mind. Whatever happened to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream, which was deeply rooted in the American dream, though the American dream was nothing but a scheme built up on the backs of who? Yes, Aboriginals like me and you. Now in 2025, what are our people to do? Drink and drive, stay comatose, start pandemic lies? Y'all know what that is, right? Confused state of mind.
Mm.
Everybody out there searching, everybody out there's partying and celebrating when hold on, everybody's out there partying and celebrating when this world is steady recycling hate. White against black, black against white, stop. Let's take a look at the statistics that keep track. In fact, it's white against black against black, and cop against black. And we wonder why death is a fascination to the youth. From the east to the west, death is at your rest. There's no need to wonder why rappers need to wear bulletproof vests. Tupac, Biggie, Pop Smoke, Nipsey all took slugs to the chest. And y'all know why, right?
Mm.
Confused state of mind. I've been searching for the beginning of our existence, for finding an end to all resistance. The time is now for some drastic change. The time has come for some mental rearranging. Let's flush out all our Euro ways and look to our ancestors for new days. To you, this may seem somewhat extreme, but Malcolm taught us all, by any means necessary to accomplish this goal, which is to open people's eyes and revitalize our soul. With this, we can leave that long, drawn out, confused state of mind behind. Confused state of mind. Now, those are
Woo!
those are just two old pieces
That was
that um I kind of revamped the last one just to keep up with the times. I
Mhm.
wrote that piece Confusion in like 97.
but it's
Wow.
still
Um
relevant. It's still
but it's
So
relevant
still
though.
relevant.
yeah.
That's the good and the bad of it. It's like you want to write a classic, but if it's still relevant, it's sad
Yeah.
that
Absolutely.
we have to keep
Absolutely.
dealing with that same issue over and over again. And this is more, it's more than 20 years. So, you know, that's
20
that.
years
Those
later, we still in the same
The world
situation.
going backwards.
I
right,
mean,
right. But
Yeah.
let me do one more and then
okay.
I will have fulfilled my promise at least. But I just recently wrote this one. I wanted to do it because it's been on my mind anyway.
okay.
All right. Bear with me here as I read this one. I remember poetry. Life ain't no crystal stair. Langston Hughes, Mother to Son. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Maya Angelou, still I rise. Gil Scott Heron and the last poets put poetry tracks on wax, vinyl to be exact. They taught us about the revolution not being televised and how niggas would act and do while wearing blackface in disguise.
Mm.
Put every poetic flow, but every poetic flow was geared towards teaching you how this poetry. Hold on, but every poetic flow was geared towards teaching you. This is poetry. This is the poetry that helped pull me through. There's no surprise why I keep my eyes on the prize. I remember poetry was wise. I remember poetry gave birth to hip hop, sending our culture around the world nonstop, like hip hop, hip it to the hip it, the hip
Yeah.
the hop it, don't stop the rock until the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to
Look at
beat.
the beat.
I could visualize the heartbeat and the hearts beat on Beat Street, like pop locking and up rocking, break dancing and romancing at the spot. I remember Albio Doom's salmon cakes on Sundays, 110th Street in Harlem, the New Eurekan Poets Cafe, Blue Moon Cafe, the Brooklyn Moon Bogies, or college centers with standing room onlys, and my very own hip hop meets poetry spots. I remember a lot. That's why poetry won't stop as we rock the spot. I remember poetry a lot. I remember when Amiri and Amina Baraka would open their
Mm.
doors to young and old to come share their poems. Then a young Ras Baraka would enter the poetry zone, dropping lightning bolts like Shazam or Bam Bam into the phase of Deaf Poetry Jam.
Mm.
Who made poetry slams jam with nationally recognized poets jam after jam. I remember hearing sisters spit fire bombs. I'd be like, damn. Sisters like Nzinga Chavis and Jessica Care Moore at Apollo Theater, who gave sisters more to strive for. These queens I respect and adore. They raised the bar some more, and I remember poetry for sure. I remember movies being made about poetry, especially one called Slam, where a metaphoric master like Saul Williams transformed gang violence into a hypnotic silence. Dream a poetic scene, and this would be that what it means. Verbal, cinematic scenes to the ones on screen. Poetic Justice and Love Jones. I love those poems. Can I be your brother to the nine? If
Mm.
that's all right.
Mm.
I remember my brothers not on screen, out of this world with out of this world with word streams, verbal rivers flowing to seas, giving us pearls. D, the schizo who took us metaphorically into worlds beyond the corridor, dimensions to explore in a flash. My brother could take your mind, could have to make your mind soar then tore like NASA was knocking on your door. Qasim Allah was righteous and hardcore. His inflection gave chills directions to open every pore with the Lord towards knowledge itself. He shot verbal rods. Peace to the gods. Rest in peace, Jerry Gant, and so many others who blessed us this way. I remember poetry a lot to this day. I don't remember Tupac ever winning a poetry slam, nor William Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, Audre Lorde, Sonia Sanchez, Phyllis Wheatley, James Baldwin, Haki Matabuti, County Cullen, or James Weldon Johnson ever participating in the slam to be considered a poet. Still, they write as we write to set us right. Our rights to write leave us free to write how we write, right?
Right.
So I write what I write to give light to those with less sight, and I'll never stop. So you'll never stop writing, right?
Right.
Create, write, and explore things you write from the mind's light. Stay on the left so I can protect you, right?
Right.
And dreams write the most amazing relative or unrelated things on site. Remember writing poetry all night on the job site. Poetry was my nightlight. I remember poetry on the graveyard shift at night. Moral of the story: performance poetry isn't the only thing considered poetry, because you write and recite on stage doesn't make you the gauge, the standard, or the bar the few for a few to raise. Turn the page. Poetry has been around as a lifelong living sage, inspiration, the creative engagement. We share, write, and praise each other's efforts. Everyone gets their just deserves. Fermentation with no oxidation matures you like mason jars filled with preserves. Build your confidence with words. Don't hold on to negative critiques from poetry pimps and whores who use their gifts to conform you to their brand or fan. Naked and unafraid, here I stand. Yes, we can. Yes, we can be our own brand, be our own first and only fan. No pun to those with only fans. This is my rant, my blurb, my push to the curb. Curb your nerves, write your words. My manifesto could be absurd, but I remember what helped me. And it was the power words you heard. I remember living with poetry undisturbed, and that's my word poem. So
Woo!
Okay,
Yes.
there
man.
we go.
5 mics,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's it. That's
10
it.
mics,
Thank you.
20
Thank you.
mics.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry I came in so late. My
Yeah, you was
goodness.
late to the party, but
Better
you
late than
redeemed
never.
yourself. You redeemed yourself with your poems.
Yo, better late than never, family.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you, sister. You know, um, you know, she'll tell you I used to do shows out in New Brunswick. I did shows in Plainfield.
Hmm.
Writers Block. I always would come to Writers Block and stuff like that. I mean, we had good times back in the day. So it's
Yes.
been a long time since I've been, you know, out there. But wherever I go, I do what we do. So,
Right.
That's
you know,
right.
Right on.
That's the word.
if y'all ever come to Vegas, I got shows out here. Y'all can definitely come and share your gifts and listen to what the people are saying out here and all that good stuff. So
That's
it's
what's
all
up.
love.
Show
All
your
love.
love for Haru Arquette. Yes.
Got
Yeah.
nothing but love for you, baby. Seriously,
Got it.
man.
I definitely got to come back in and get the whole, do the whole show.
Yes.
Now, get the time right. So you let me know in at least 2 weeks, because next Friday, I have a show. So
Okay.
every opposite Friday, I can come in and, you know, have a conversation with y'all in real time, like y'all
Okay.
do.
Okay.
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 All right.
So,
Gotcha. Shout outs to James Ellerby who entered the building. Hey, James.
Okay, James.
James is in
James.
the building.
all right, all
He
right.
did three claps, and then he said dropping them names, and then he said D skits, yes, and then he said Jerry Gant, love and prayer emoji, and Teresa Hazeleye said three snaps, right? James Ellaby says salute,
Word,
and
word, word.
New Jeru, yes, James, New Jeru in the
New Jeru.
building.
Jersey in the house like a mother.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Ain't
yes.
no other.
And coming to live with Miss Kier on February 7th. I'm not
Oh,
worthy. I'm not worthy. Black Ice.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Black Ice is coming February 7th to live with Miss Kier. Not worthy.
Black eyes.
Black Ice gonna be in the building, folks. This gonna be
Okay.
monumental. He gonna be in the building. And shout outs to my co-host North Philly, who will be co-hosting and Poetic
Yes.
Spoken
I'm
Word.
not worthy. I'm not worthy. Mm-mm.
Yes. Whew.
Oh man.
Oh,
Right.
so
I'm crying. I'm crying. Yes. 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 Thank you, Miss Kia. Thank you.
I was like, oh, Black Ice.
Man, I am not worthy.
I'm not worthy. Epic
Man,
monumental. February 7th, folks. February 7th. Black
he is
Ice
like
gonna be in the
poetry
building.
royalty. He is like the Slick Rick of poetry, man.
Okay.
Seriously, man.
Definitely. Definitely.
Slick Rick the ruler and
Okay.
MC Ricky D.
Woo. Okay, Haru, who you want to give a shout out to?
Um, shout out to everybody. Everybody on the East Coast. Um, shout out to my new crew over here in Vegas.
Okay.
Shout out to your crew right there, holding it down, doing what y'all do for poetry. I love it.
Writer's
Keep it
block.
going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yes.
Um, I was in Jersey recently, so big shout out to Venomous. I don't know if you've interviewed Venomous yet, but get Venomous on there. Um, the
I'm
time
on it.
before, the time before, I was with SK Silent Night.
Rice
So,
Aroni.
The
yep, I was
San
with Silent
Francisco.
Night. I was with Monk, the Drunken Monk. The last.
Wow, I've seen
Yeah,
him
yeah,
in
yeah,
years.
yeah. He's still in New Brunswick, so he's
Oh,
out
is
there.
he?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. So get Monk on. I was with him a couple times last time I was here, and I was also with um Rosalia.
yeah.
I know I saw the interview with Rosalia. So yeah, I
Yeah.
was with one time I was down there in Jersey. So yeah, yeah. Shout out to all the people. I
Yeah.
love New Brunswick, the New Brunswick crew, and everybody out there. So yeah,
Exit 9.
shout out to Voices in Power from Philly.
That's right.
You know,
Represent, represent.
Voices in Power represent. They was here in Vegas. I was
Yeah.
on Voices in Power one time. They was out here. So yeah, good. Nothing but love for the poetry community. Nothing but love.
Yes.
De-
Right.
Definitely.
Poetry is life. Poetry is
Yeah,
Yes.
life.
I'm more on Instagram than Facebook. So if anybody want to follow me on Facebook, I mean on Instagram, DA_FALCON_Haru, the Falcon Haru on Instagram. Follow me there, and let's keep it going. Keep it
That's right.
going.
Right
That's right.
on. Thank you for coming through, Haru. Thank you for coming through.
Oh man, my pleasure, my honor. And like I said, I'll definitely come back in 2 weeks or whenever you want me to come back. Just to
Got you, Haru.
sit and do the whole interview, the whole process. So, you know, I don't
Yo,
want to just
them poems
spit
was hot
poems and
though.
go.
Them
Thank you,
poems was
brother.
hot. It was hot.
Thank you.
I mean,
Appreciate
Hmm. Well, I want to give a shout out to all the listeners, all the new listeners, all the OG listeners, and of course, always shout out to Writer's Block. Writer's Block, you! And
Writer's
writer's
block.
block.
That's
shout
right.
out to Deborah Cheney from the Precious Promise Art Circle, because if it wasn't for her, there would be no Writer's Block. So I always got to give her a shout out. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, you can still share this and comment and like and love and heart and all that good stuff. And hashtag replay in the comments and where you from and all that good stuff. This is Tanisha representing the Writer's Block Poetry Collective. Long live the Writer's Block. Um,
Yeah.
via the SBN Small Business Network. Shout out to my peeps, Commissioner Dr. James McConnell, Sean A. White, Latanya and Trinity Davis Floyd, and Indigo Divine Brown, and Shannon Hudson, and the list goes on. Y'all know who y'all are. Thanks
Right.
to my mom for always coming through. Shout outs to James
Hey, mom.
Ellerby.
A long time. I ain't seen mom in years.
I know. She's in Virginia now. Shout outs to Teresa and James Ellerby and Poets and Spoken Word and Donna Banks and Kanisha Akra and all those who are going to watch later. So I'm wishing everybody love, peace, hair grease, and edges, because don't let nobody tell you that edges don't matter, okay? Hashtag edges matter, okay? Just like breeziness matters, edges matter too. The edges they matter, okay? Y'all be breezy, and I'll see you next week. Peace, and thank you for tuning in.
Bye
Peace.
bye.